nice things that he was trying to say about us, and maybe I can say some words in rebuttal, but that's not exactly what I'm here to do. We all know, my Feta was making the point as a chusen lot min ishreden. Want to know whether it's a few words that I'm going to say, or perhaps it's in fact a pshetel and would make a difference to all the other chusen lot and that's in ishreden. But I will tell you, Chazal tell us that the three most special days in a person's entire life are the day that he is born, the day that Rahmul Aslan he needs to leave this earth, and the third day is the day he gets married. Now I must tell you, 2 of those 3 days the person cannot participate. When he is a little boy and when he has left this world, it is on this day and only this day that a chosen can actually, the person can participate in the simcha and share with those who are with him some of his thoughts and some of his feelings. And sometimes words don't find as much expression as just a simple gesture. There is a famous Gemara in Brochos, could not believe would unfold in the way that it did. Words are really perhaps inadequate to just express the simcha that you all brought to me. We went to the chasana, we went to the chuppah first, and it was in one place, and we could food and go, and we could food and thought. It was a whole day trip.
Oh, yeah.
But to me, I didn't notice that. Perhaps some of you did. I noticed was one long day unfolding of pure simcha that to me I never thought I could experience. They say every chosen is happy. It was really beyond simcha. So for that, and it was taking the simple Gemara and darshanin and with drushes, this is not what I'm here. On the very simple level, I want to thank each and every one of you who is here. Those of you from here, and those of you who have taken the time, people have actually stopped their lives in order to be Mesameach, Chosen, Bekala, and their respective families. And for that, I am eternally grateful. I don't know, I was telling my friends, I don't know if it was me who was invited. If I wasn't the Chosen, I don't know if I could find time to come to the Chasana to rock my life for 3 days to be here.
You are busy.
Then while there were about 250 people at the Chasana that people saw, there were really many more people being really Mesameach, Chosen, Bekala, I must tell you. Certainly in New York, there were people in New York who were with us in spirit. There were over 1,000 people there in spirit. I must tell you, because I know, and the phone calls that we received and the telegrams that we received and the very warm words, which I will never forget. I'm being very honest. I will never forget that. They're etched in the tablets of my heart. It was very precious to me. The common respected relatives, but there are people who we don't see. Chazal said, and the grandparents and the great-grandparents and the others are there at the chasana. There were people who made this trip. They never ever got onto a plane. They never took a taxi. They never took the underground. And that to me was also very special. And may they have much knowledge. The other level of what simcha means in terms of the guests having simcha, I know we tried. And some of you managed to get into the Golders Green Hotel, and some of you didn't. But we tried.
Sure did.
And some of you managed to meet your flights, and some of you managed to avoid the strike, and some of you didn't. But we try. And the point is that we try, and this is a yesher koyach that I'm giving now, b'fnei rabbim, first to my parents who did it from the New York end, but perhaps more importantly in terms of preparation for this simcha, to my in-laws, to Wiesenfeld, for putting in, the chassan that just didn't happen. And a chassan is like it happens in New York, where you call a caterer, you make one call and it's done. The way it works in London, and never, that's Hashem, be improved one day. You have to pick up the phone and you make all the calls. I must thank them for giving you, or trying to give you, the more deeper understanding of this Gemara and of Simcha, of being misameach, the guests. I don't know how to conclude this, and maybe I won't. So maybe the Simcha that I know I feel, and the simcha that I believe is felt in this room here and felt all over London for those who participated, and to be Hashem felt in West Germany, Australia,
Antarctica.
Belgium, Antarctica. We have an Antarctica. It's Uncle Yaakov's wife. Antarctica, You thought we didn't have one. Antarctica. But those of us taking it to Stamford Hill, those of us taking it to Belgium, to West Germany, to Australia, please take the simcha and may it go. Thank you very much.